integrity and client experience. That's why we brand ourselves as the Pegasus experience. My vision has always been to deliver a 5-star hospitality-style service for our clients, not just a brokerage, but a premium experience. There are many such examples. In our industries, some buyers offers kickbacks in order to advance the transactions. Here at Pegasus, we firmly reject such practices, and we hope that it sets a common standard among our industry practitioners as well. It's the fine details that matters. Besides scheduling, we also emphasize on client experience. Sometimes we offer transport to bring our clients from point to point in order to make them comfortable and to give them the best purchase or best experience. For listings, besides furniture staging, we also assist to help our clients to declutter their homes and to present their homes in its best light. We believe that what goes around comes around. Overpromising on the rental return, and if it does not come into fruition, damages trust in the long term. We believe more in client connection and in managing expectations so that we can build a stronger relationship with our clients in the long run. It's better to underpromise and overdeliver.
Just felt very comfortable. I felt you were very genuine and that you would have our interests at heart and in mind. So I think quite quickly we felt very comfortable working with you.
Known Adrian and Pegasus for I think about more than 8 years. It was through a common friend, and it was through also a webinar that was conducted for wealth management. You really stood out as someone who really knows the market. We thought that you were someone that was also quite trustworthy, and we weren't looking to do any investments back then, but we definitely had you in mind after that.
I think we requested to just meet and kind of get your view on how the market was doing, were there any opportunities, and when we met you, you definitely showed like you did all this analysis, you had done your homework, and you had a point of view on where were good places to invest in, but also being realistic on what would work for us. So just felt very comfortable. I felt you were very genuine and that you would have our interests at heart and in mind. So I think quite quickly we felt very comfortable working with you. During the negotiation process, Adrian is super calm. He gives us time to digest and think about things, but he also presents us the information in a very transparent manner. Because sometimes we're also conscious of like some real estate agents could choose to withhold information in their favor or in the way that they think will help the transaction, but we never felt that. We always felt he presented everything super transparently. He told us everything about what the potential buyer was saying or how they were feeling, and he helped to manage our emotions as well.
It was actually very organic, to be honest. Like for me, I started my career not in real estate but in financial planning. So I was doing that for about 10 years, learning under a leader who was always talking about serving others, that our life is about others. So that kind of rubbed onto me. We wanted to build an agency that has got the core values of clients' interests, ensuring that we always put their interests ahead of everything else. Like integrity was always at the forefront. For us, I think we want to expand our outreach. Like at this point, obviously, we are still very young as an agency. We want to expand our outreach, and to me, it's about being a household brand. Like for anyone who wants to get into real estate, that Pegasus will be the brand name that they can think about. The trust, the integrity, the professionalism, the qualities of service is something that we want to be able to instill in the minds of our client and their families. Yeah. They can be assured service is something that is very, very important to us. We are always very certain that we want to make sure that whatever recommendation, whatever advice that ourselves, our people that we give to our clients are something that have their legit concerns in mind. The advice is sincere, that they will be in good hands.
Pegasus operates with the same principle for all divisions: integrity, clients first service, and attention to details. For us, as a industrial and commercial, we go further. We also guide people, the clients itself, on repositioning, how to actually get the best out of the property itself. Okay, I always believe that commercial and industrial forms the backbone of our economy. They are stable, full of potential, and they can actually, factories, warehouse, and businesses, they don't just sit there. They can actually improve the value of the properties itself. I help Pegasus clients to make well-informed decisions by simplifying the rules, the complex part of the commercial and industrial properties. For example, like land rules, rental terms, investment yield, and the capital appreciation value. So be it like the expansion of their business or for their investment, they can actually make well-informed and smart decisions. One recent example was helping a client restructure their industrial space to optimize rental yield. Instead of plain simple lease, actually we reposition it into some other kinds of which can maximize the rental of the space itself.
My name is Adrian. I'm a business development manager for Southeast Asia, selling software for the graphics market. So my experience with Arthur was that he was helping me to look for a rental unit during my transition from one location to another. I chanced upon Arthur because he was my schoolmate from many years ago. We just happened to be chit-chatting about my relocation. So he came on board to help my family look for our temporary rental location, right? From the number of units to choose from, to finally the unit that we chose, it was seamless. I would say it was seamless because he kept us up to date on the location, the price, and the tenure periods, and what is the advantages of each of us, and which one should he felt that would meet my needs more important. So he did all those analyses for us. And finally, when we chose one, he also did the final negotiations on the rental with the landlord. I think it was pretty seamless to me. The experience was very nice. My kids loved it. My wife felt the experience was very smooth and no challenges, even up to the point of us departing and returning the location back to the landlord. It was also extremely seamless. He told us exactly what to take note and what to do, and he was there present and we were returning the keys back to the landlord. So I think generally the experience was very nice.
A difference that I've made for a client. Okay, very funny story. This happened very recently. I have a client who actually engaged services of another agent who had marketed his property for over 6 months. He couldn't get any traction selling the unit, so he decided to come up with a different option to look for a different agent to try to see if anything changes. Luckily enough, I had a client who actually referred this seller to me, and I managed to actually sell the unit in 2 weeks. Why? What's different? Okay, what's different was actually that the fact that people always think that whatever information they have online is whatever information there is to the property. But actually, there's a lot more that goes on, and it's only accessible to people who are actually already living in that location. So actually, I took the initiative to speak to neighbors, speak to the owners, speak to people around the area to find out a little bit more about how this location is more accessible, how this location is actually more convenient for people rather than just believing whatever's online. So this way, buyers themselves, when they see the unit, they understand a little bit more, they get a bit more information, and then they can make a better informed decision for themselves. Oh, wow, that's a good question actually. Okay, so for resale properties in general, the good thing is because you can actually see the units in real life. You can see what actually goes on in the unit, the wind flows, the direction of the unit as well, the neighbors and everything. This allows the buyers, your clients, a better picture of what the whole property is supposed to be. In a ever so competitive market, I would say the best thing we can do for our client, or rightfully what we should be doing for our clients, be updated about policy changes, be knowledgeable about whatever's going on in the estate, find out more about what is the key factors that they are actually more concerned about, or what people are generally more concerned about. So this way, we will have enough knowledge, sufficient knowledge and understanding to be able to provide our clients with more information and also give them a solution to their problems. I would say the key to my success as a resale transactor would be preparation. A lot of preparation throughout the whole journey of maybe be it selling or be it buying property for my clients. Preparation being understanding the situation, understanding your clients, understanding who you're dealing with, and also what actually goes on behind their heads. So this actually allows you to be a step ahead of everything, to be prepared for all situations.
And I think it's also being personal, right? I think it's very patient as well, like to go through our requirements and recycling again and again.
We had a fairly extensive experience with Pegasus. Vivian and I are fairly picky on what we wanted to acquire. So we challenged the Pegasus team to find us a dream home that had a lot of requirements.
First time that we met, there's a lot of good connection. First, try to understand what we really want to have. We have a lot of criteria, right? And so, but we need to basically go through those requirements, and basically then Pegasus actually guide us, right? To see where's the pro and cons, right? So I think there's a very good insight about where is the market is going through, where's the area that could be suitable from our lifestyle as well, like that's our needs as well to meet the requirements. So I think it's a very insightful information that Pegasus has provided us on finding our future home through the window.
And then we ended up making a decision that
and I think it's also being personal, right? I think it's very patient as well, like to go through our requirements and recycling again and again, and they listen very carefully on what we need. So it's really, really helpful.
We are in our new home right now for the last 3 months, and we're very happy and we're very grateful as well to the entire team. So good experience with the entire Pegasus team. Thank you.
My key: service, accuracy, and speed. I ensure that I respond quickly and I qualify the tenants carefully and manage the whole process smoothly. At the same time, I put integrity first, ensuring both landlord and tenants feel treated fairly. I go beyond matching tenants and landlord. I pay attention to details like tenancy agreements, handover conditions, and even post-move support. For me, it is about creating a peace of mind. Landlords know that their property is in good hands, and tenants know they are supported. I once helped a landlord who had struggled to rent out a unit for months. By repositioning the listing and making arrangement for small improvement, minor improvement, and we tap into our Pegasus network, we found a tenant within weeks. And we also helped to secure a tenancy at a strong market rental rate. With Pegasus, renter handle with the same professionalism and cares as sales. My role is to make the process seamless, transparent, and beneficial for all parties. Whether you are a landlord or a tenant, you will experience services that go beyond the transaction.